Hi everyone, I'm Susie and welcome to Susie's Colouring Cottage. First of all, I need to make an apology for all those that were really looking forward to me colouring the second part of my colour and chat. I'm sorry, you're not going to see it, because on Saturday I spent an hour and a half doing a lovely colour and chat, talking to you, having a good old natter and a good old colour. And what happened? Yeah, at the end of it, I hadn't pressed record. So, this is what I did, and I'm afraid you missed the dress, the grass, the red cabbage and the carrots, and her ears. But I'm a rookie, and these things happen to rookies. It's a mistake you only do once, hopefully, and I will learn from it, and I do apologise. But not to worry, because there are going to be plenty more colour-alongs and colour and chats and all of that sort of thing. But I thought I'd jump on here today and I'd show you the actual picture. And yeah, I got her finished. So that was her, and that was from the Ladies of Nature. Oh, I'm not getting in camera here today, well, at all, am I? The Ladies of Nature by Elena Lazareva. So I'll put that one to the side, and as I promised myself, I wasn't going to get any books in February until I got Mysteria. I decided to go and order some, so I thought, well, they've all come through, I might as well show you what I got. So my first one is the Fairy colouring book. It's grayscale and it's by Yana Prosperina. I have been introduced to her work fairly recently and totally and utterly fell in love with it. And as I'm getting more into fantasy type pictures, most of them have to have women in them, because I just love colouring, well, not just women, men as well, although I've never coloured a man, but there's always a chance I might do. Anyway, just really love that. So yeah, that's not going to work. I'm going to change the camera angle and I will come straight back. That's me back. Wasn't gone too long, was I? I just needed to turn it around because I'm flicking through the book. I thought it would be easier if I do it this way. I'm not going to do a full flip through, but if you'd like to see one, please get in touch and I'm more than happy to do a complete flip through. But as I say, all the pictures are grayscale. There's a guy, I could do him next. And although that's rather a nice one for this week, I suppose, being Valentine's Day, we shall see. And I'm looking forward. That's so gorgeous, isn't it? Just stunning. I'm looking forward to getting into that anyway. So that is Yana Prosperina Fairy colouring book. The next one I got, because as I say, I'm getting into the sort of fantasy world, and I saw my friend Shell C, who has a YouTube channel. She's an incredible multimedia artist, and she actually drew and painted and mixed mediaed a unicorn, and I was so taken by it. I thought, I'd like to do that, but I can't draw, so I got the book. And this book is from Elena Lazareva. I love her work, absolutely love her work. In fact, I would say at the moment, of all the books I've got, she's probably one of my favourites. So I got this unicorns because I thought it would be quite fun to have a go at colouring horses or unicorns. And as I live in Scotland, and Scotland's animal is a unicorn, it seemed very appropriate to actually start learning how. Oh, that was the second set. Look at that one. That's gorgeous. I know it's not a unicorn, but it's gorgeous. And yeah, I thought it would be quite good fun to colour some unicorns. I might even try and incorporate the Scottish flag into them, you never know. Probably not, because blue and white isn't really a unicorn colour. But so yeah, that's Unicorns, Grayscale. Colouring book by Elena Lazareva. Surprisingly enough, is another fairies book. And again, it's Elena Lazareva. This one's very thin. There's only 25 pictures in this one. There's no second copy or anything like that. But beautiful artwork again. Plenty of skin practice. In my favoured grayscale. And I'm looking forward to... Oh, look at that little puddy cat. That is so cute. And I can't wait to colour that as well. And a peacock. I've been avoiding peacocks just because I'd have to follow a picture, because I know what colours they are, but I can't for the life of me remember which ones go where. So, but that's not a problem. So yeah, that's Fairies Grayscale. Again, Elena Lazareva. And as if I haven't got enough Elena Lazareva books, along comes another one. And this has actually been sitting in my cart on Amazon for nigh on 2 years, because I saw a flip through of it about 2 years ago, and I started collecting books, as I told you, and then didn't do anything. And I finally thought it's time to get it. So this is the Amazing Colouring Book Grayscale. Oops. And this has some work of hers I'm not so keen on. I'm not really into the pin-up girls. I'll colour them because they're girls, but it's got some really cute images. Like, how darling is that little frog? Just absolutely cute as pie. I might do that one this month because Shalene's doing Frogging Hopping February, so I might try that one. Some eyes to practice with, which would be really good, because I love doing eyes and learning new colourways and what have you. Cute little, that's the picture that's on the front of the book, and then it just goes through and it's got some gorgeous images in here, fantasy and fashion and all sorts. That one's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. That one's sweet as well. Again, another good one for Valentine's week. Not that I'm doing, well, I am doing something Valentine's night actually. Let me know if any of you have got any plans. My plans are, I'm babysitting so that my son and his wife can go out. That's about as near to a Valentine's as I get. So, that's all right though. We'll have our own little party, Emma and I. There's some Christmas ones in here, fantasy. There's obviously 2 of everything. But I really love her work, and it's the skins and the faces and everything that I just love to draw, love to colour. So I'm looking forward to that. So in here she's got 2 full sets of 32. Fantasy, mushrooms, pin-up, funny animals, fairies and fashion. Plus she's got a bonus 7 pictures from her other colouring books. So there's a good all-round selection in that one, and it's quite a chunky little monkey. The next one I got, because I hadn't got one, was Tanya Bogema Stilova, Nice Little Town 5. Just thought this was really cute. It's not my sort of thing. I don't really like blackened pages at the back. But sometimes you just want something different to colour. And I thought some of the little creatures in this one were really cute. And they're the sort of thing that I could sit and colour without really having to think too much about it. And I do like the little mice, they're so sweet. So yeah, That's the Nice Little Town 5. Emily Liederhall Urberg. And this one is Fairy Tales. I haven't got Sagner or whatever it is. I'm hopeless on. I should have this all written down, but I don't. I do like the quality of the paper in this one, and I think the drawings are interesting. Again, not really my style, but I've seen so many beautiful pictures coloured in this book, and I just had to have it. Just one of those things, you know, sometimes you see something that's totally not necessarily you. Although I've got a Hannah Carlson and I've got Maria Trolle, and they're similar. They're all very similar designs and styles, so it's not that unusual that I got this one. So that's Fairy Tales. Then the next two, it was Anne from A Colourful Life. She was doing a thing on Jason Hamilton this month, and she showed this book, The Art of Mandala, and I am never been interested in mandalas in my life, but I saw these ones and I just thought they were gorgeous. And on top of that, the book was under £4, so I thought you should have a mandala one in your collection for those days when you think, I just want to do something repetitive. I want to pick 5 colours and just do it, and that's it. But they're actually really, really nice images. I have done my title page, which is quite sparkly, but obviously that's not going to show up on the camera. I'm still looking for my gold Susie name to put in there. But I had the pencils out for colouring one that I was supposed to do the second half with you, and I just thought, well, I'll just do this one quickly. And I got some new gel pens, just some really cheap ones, so I thought I'd just stick them on there anyway. So, and that one is The Art of Mandala by Jason Hamilton. As I say, when I got it on Amazon, it was about £3.49 or something like that, so I don't know what it is now. But I will try and put links of all these books below so that you can see. And, you know, if you're interested, you can get hold of them. And the last one I got, again, totally not my sort of thing. And I'm still really not sure why I got it. But it's the cat colouring book by Nathaniel Wake. I think I was having a pussy moment. Okay, a cat moment. I haven't had a cat since I was growing up at home. I had a Persian called Sandy, who was a sandy coloured Persian, and I haven't had a cat since. I've had all dogs since then. But I do love cats and I do love dogs, and I see everyone talking about their cats and their cats wandering over their desks while they're filming and all of that sort of thing, and I think, oh, I so want a cat. But my old man, Branston Pickle Bray, he is 15.5 years old. He's never liked cats, and if he sees them, he will chase after them. His eyesight's not that great, so he doesn't see them as much now, but I couldn't possibly introduce a cat into the house with him here. It just wouldn't be fair. So basically, I'm not having a cat yet. But there's some pictures here from his Nathaniel's other books. They're free bonus images. And then there's the cats. I would prefer this if it was grayscale and had white pages. And I may end up never ever colouring out of it. But the pictures are really, really cute. And I think I would have to perhaps put them onto my own card. Oh, there's a face. Oh, that's not so bad. But yeah, now that's a cat. I think it must have been Belinda I saw colouring out of this one, because I remember her doing that one. I think it was her anyway. So yeah, so that's all my books that I've got in so far in February. I'd just like to now say a really big thank you to all my new subscribers, as well as all the ones I've had. I mean, my channel's only been going for 3 weeks and I hit over 200 yesterday, which I think I'm going to have to think about a giveaway now, because that's phenomenal in 3 weeks. I'd like to send out a really big thank you to Dev, who did the YouTuber challenge yesterday on his live stream and shouted me as his favourite newcomer. I was totally gobsmacked. I mean, talk about throw me off the chair. I just couldn't believe it, and I want to thank everyone who came from his stream and subbed to me, because it means so much to me. I really want to build this channel, and with my health as it can be, it's not something I ever thought I would be able to do, and certainly not at this speed. So I'm really appreciate that, and I really appreciate everyone who's been with me from the beginning, who's coming and commenting and liking my videos, and I hope that you'll all continue to do that. Now, to get you all to comment this time, what I would like you to do is tell me which one of these 8 new books you would like to see me colour in next week. I'll leave it open for comments until Friday. Then over the weekend, I'll tally up which books are which, and you can tell me, and I'll start colouring in that one for you. As I say, we've got fairies, unicorns, more fairies, nice little town, amazing colour book, mandalas, fairy tales, and cats. So let me know what you would like to see me colour in. I'm thinking maybe of doing something like Fantasy Friday, so that every Friday I put up an image that I'm colouring from one of the fantasy books. So that could be any of the ones that I've got that comes into the broad category of fantasy. And I'm thinking of doing Whip Wednesday, but I'm not sure yet. I kind of like to do some things for myself as well. Obviously, I will do hauls, and I'm expecting some new pencils in tomorrow, some very budget-friendly pencils. So I thought I will unpack them and do that all on camera so that you can see what I've got. We'll do a little bit of swatching. I won't go through the whole lot because there's 160 of them, and I think that would just take forever and a day. And I haven't worked out yet how to speed everything up by more than twice, so it would still take a long time to do. But I am going to give you my first impressions, bearing in mind that they are also oil, or supposed to be oil based. They should be harder, which I'm looking forward to, because the Prismas I love for the range of colours, but I haven't even got all of the 150 of those yet. So I'm hoping 160 set should have an equal range of colours, and we'll see how it goes. So I will be doing that later on this week. And then if you can let me know, out of all the books I've gone through today, what you would like to see me colour in, I will pick one, pick the winner, and I will do that film that for you for next week. So I think that's everything now. I'd just like to thank you again. I will look into doing some kind of giveaway because I'm just totally and utterly blown away with the amount of people who've come over to support me. And I do hope you'll enjoy it. And I'm going to go and finish my cup of coffee now. And I'm going to watch Dee Dee this afternoon while I do a bit of colouring. So thank you all very much. And I'll see you all soon. Bye for now. Bye.